How we doing, everyone? Thanks for joining for episode 31, and I'm pleased to say I've got back in Super Mario. It's my last night this week, work tomorrow then home, so I've managed to get back in here and let's try to carry on what we've been doing and see how long it is before I can't get back in here again. So I'll go get a mat, net, etc. We'll get all the kit set up, and I'll bring you back when we're pretty much ready to go through what's happening. Well, here's a familiar view that quite a few of you will have seen quite a few times. Wind's pushing into this corner again. Don't really think that makes much difference, if I'm honest. It's so hot outside still. It's just nice to be in a shaded spot tonight, because last night on the Tench Lake was awful. If you see the last vlog, you'll know what I mean. If you didn't, you won't. While I've got a rod swinging, just to show you the end setup, because it is the same. It's very boring and basic as always. Starting with a lead, 3-ounce flat swivel pair lead, to a KORDA lead clip with a size 8 quick change swivel, straight through mainline, which is called a contour 18-pound fluorocarbon mainline, and dotted up the mainline a foot apart. It's 4 blobs of rig putty. There is another one just outside the shelter there. So I've got both rods wrapped up. I'm going to get a couple of rigs tied up now, sorted out, and then we're going to cook some food first, as always, because I'm too far away from my rods if I cook in my van. So I'm going to quickly get some rigs baited up, ready to chuck in, then we'll do some burning, then we'll get fishing. So rig time. Tonight on one rod we're having, where have they gone? Down here. The old Manila Active Tough Ones in 16. We're having a double with an 11mm Proper Jobs, that's a chocolate orange pop-up in pink, in washed out pink. That's going to go on the right hand rod, and there is a reason for that. On the left hand rod we're going to have a Manila dumbbell, 16mm one, sideways on, 13mm Proper Jobs banana pop-up, and then another dumbbell sideways on. That's going to go on the left hand rod. The right hand rod in this swim has done 2 bites for me now, and the left hand one has done 1. The reason I'm putting that rig on there is because I've thought about something. Last night on the Tench Lake, or vlog 30 if you've watched it, episode 30, I'd gone 13, 14, maybe 15 nights up to then and had not had a tench fishing rigs like this. Last night was the first time I've put something like that out in Manila. I know I've done it on the BOB baits, but on the Manila, that's the first time I've put a double 16mm boilie with a little pop-up in the middle, and I caught a bloody tench about 3 pounds. So my question to you lot is, because I don't think it makes any difference, I think I've just been really lucky, and it's coincidental that the first time I put 2 bloody boilies on I catch a tench, is the question I'm asking is, does the width of that dumbbell against that boilie really make the difference from a tench not picking it up, or I'm sure they pick up from getting hooked? I mean, is that little difference really that critical to staying away from the tench? I don't think so. You lot let me know what you think. But that is tonight's rigs, and that's what's going on what rod. Also, I've got a little couple of bags to PVA up, hook on and PVA round. I'm going to do those, get those all set, and then like I say, we're going to get some steak on the go. Already giving it away. See, no surprise. Sorry people, we're burning a piece of steak again. But yeah, if anyone wants to comment and let me know on that, what their thoughts are, it is much appreciated. Anyway, I'll see you for a bit of burning steak very soon. Nice one. Okay, they're both bagged up and PVA'd up, ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to bring the bloody cool box and cooking kit down here and do it in the shelter, instead of go up there, waste 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm on limited time. I need to be at the gate by about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So yeah, let me go get the cooking kit, cool box, bring it down here, then we'll get some rods out, then we'll get burning. Well, cooking kit's all ready to go. I'm actually going to show you the bait. I forgot to mention in the last vlog, before I left for work this morning, I put 2 handfuls at my Manila 5 kilo bag in. So we've got 2 handfuls for tonight. But what I want to show you is the water. It's just normal lake water that we soaked them in since Monday night. Yeah, Monday night I've had that in there. So it's 3 nights old, because tonight's Thursday. So 3 days I've had that in there now. But look at the bait. These have only been in about 10 hours. Let me get a handful of the water and just watch. All it is normal lake water. There's been no additives, no sugar, no nothing added to it. And all the baits in there now, they're just all slimy and covered in it. So that just shows you what you lose each time you use fresh water. All that would have just been washed away in each mix and thrown in the edge. Instead, none of the goodness is getting lost from the bait because they're actually soaking in their own goodness, you know. So them baits are going in for a shelf life as best as you'll ever get them. Let's check the softness. 10 hours. Happy days. So 10 hours in their own gloopy water, to me that's as good as you'll get a shelf life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry my gloopy hand. We're going to get some rigs on rods, get some rods in, then we'll get some bait in, and then we'll get the steak on. Sounds like a plan. Okay, we'll get the left hand one in as always. That's going to be the Manila dumbbell jobbies. Let's do it. Okay, now for the right one. That is the active Manila tough ones. Let's see if we get tench on them tonight. Okay, and now for the bait. As I'm going home tomorrow and I'm not going to reuse this water next week, I should put fresh in. I can pour it out so I don't get absolutely covered in it, even though I'm still going to, because these baits are proper sticky. Let's get some bait in. Cool stuff. 2 rods out for the last night this week for me. I appreciate there's a lot of these vlogs coming out, but a lot of you know that I'm working this way, and it's easier for me to fish overnight than it is to travel home to travel back to work. So yeah, it's a win-win, isn't it? 2 things I want to just quickly do in this clip. The first one, which is the most important, is me saying a massive thanks to you for supporting the channel, whatever way that you do. It is massively appreciated. I do try and respond to every single comment that I get on any video. If I have missed you for any reason, apologies. Just comment on another video and say, oh, by the way, mate, I don't always see it, but I think I'm pretty much up to date with everyone now, hopefully. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one for me. But if you are new to the channel, have a look through. There's plenty of other vids. It's not just here. This is at the moment what I'm doing. But yeah, if you want to stick around and become a subscriber, that would be massively appreciated. It is free. There's no contract. You're not signed into nothing. It just promotes my channel. And it's probably from somebody subscribing a few weeks back has helped you find it today. That's kind of how it works. The algorithm, it pushes it wider. So anyone who is subscribed, massively thank you from me. And if anyone would like to subscribe, again, that would be massively helpful and massively appreciated. How many times can I say massively in a clip? Anyway, the second point I wanted to get to, or question I suppose, is on my thumbnails, which if anyone doesn't know what a thumbnail is, that is the picture on each video that you'll see as it comes up. If I've caught a fish, does it spoil it for you if I put it on the thumbnail? Or would you prefer blank thumbnails so you don't know if I've caught one? A lot of people put fish on to bait the post, to get people to click to watch, and that I'm not really that bothered about that. I should be doing it because I'm trying to get my channel to grow, but I'm not trying to trick people to watch what I'm making. I want people to actually genuinely watch it, because somebody who doesn't want to watch it will only watch it once and they won't come back. So I don't really see the point in it, but I know that is how people get big quick. I'm not looking for that. I'm just kind of looking for some feedback from you lot to say, yeah, I'd sooner not know if you've caught anything does it spoil it? If you kind of think, right, I know at some point in this vlog East Coast has caught something, or if you see a vlog come up without a fish on it, you think, well, he hadn't bloody caught anything, it's going to be a blank video. I'm quite happy not to put pictures of the fish on if I catch him in future vlogs, if people would prefer that. Again, just let me know in the comments, because it is helpful. It's you lot that make the channel where it goes, so if I can sort of cater a little bit to suit the majority of viewers, not everyone, it's going to be the majority, so if you could do, that's massively appreciated. That's the last time I'm saying that word in this clip. So for now, we're almost in burning. Again, thanks very much. So the old steak's coming along nicely. Have a resident visitor as usual at the lake. The wind looks lovely on it. It's warm. What can I say, really? It could happen tonight. It could not happen tonight. We're going to find out either way. But for now, I'm going to carry on burning that and then get washed up and settled in for the evening, I think. So I'll bring you back with the finished burnt result, because let's face it, let's see if I can turn this over without spilling it. No, nowhere near done. So there we have it. I've got to be honest, I am trying not to burn it quite as much. Kettle's on. Hey, and that's my view for eating my food tonight. It's not a bad one, is it? Right, let's get that done. Cheers everyone. Our steak was lovely. What did you think to your piece? That just had a piece of steak I'd left over. Just devoured it. I didn't even think they had that, but they do. So I'm going to enjoy my first coffee. Enjoy the evening as the sun sets. If anything happens, you will know about it. Hopefully, I'm going to bring you back in the hours of darkness again for another fish. I have to keep my eye on this little bugger. He's going to be in this shelter in a minute. Look at him, look. What are you eyeing up? No. Anyway, hopefully I'll bring you back during the night for a fish. Well, that's it. Going into the evening. I don't know if it shows it on the camera or on your screen now, but if you look in between the rods and just slightly to the left of the rods, there's like pink clouds that are silhouetting off the sky. That's quite cool. Predictions, if any rod goes, I predict the right hand rod. Just purely because it's done the most bites and it's the biggest, hardest, cleanest spot out of the two. But you just never know, do you? Let's just hope one goes, eh? Anyway, I'll either see you in the night or in the morning. Good morning. Absolutely nothing to report for me last night whatsoever. Somebody did have a bite somewhere. I have a good idea where it came from, so I'll take note of that. But for me, absolutely nothing. It's I haven't even seen a tent trail this morning. It's 4:30. It's been light for about half hour, 40 minutes maybe. Not one splash this morning at all from a tent. No fizzing, no nothing. The lake looks, well, looks like a picture, doesn't it, in the background? Completely flat, calm. It's one of those mornings you wake up and you know it's just not going to happen. Never mind, it could have, but it's not going to. So I'm going to get the kettle on. I'm going to give it till 6. So another hour and a half, and that's it. I'm going to wrap this one up. So if anything happens, you will see it. But if it doesn't, the next thing you will most likely see will be an outro, because, yeah, there's not going to be nothing to show you this time, unfortunately. But never mind. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I can hear them in the background. Here they come, look. Surprise, surprise. The fairy crew is around. I've actually put a little bit of porridge I had from last night down there to see if anything comes this morning and has it. They're completely oblivious to it. Let's see if I can chuck a bit of stone on there. That's it. Now they've twigged it. There you go. Feeding time at the foot. Look at them, look. I'm mad for it. Oh Christ, the whole family's here this time. Anyway, that's your fairy update. I've just noticed there's only 2 babies, unless the other one's, the third one is known for bloody wandering off on its own. Let's hope so. Because yeah, just come on in. Treat yourselves. In you come. At least it's not going to waste. I'm going to get out in a minute and have a look, see if I can find the third one. Well, I'm just looking around. I've just had a stand behind my shelter. It's not hiding behind my van or in the bush and that. So it isn't looking too good. I think we're sadly down to 2. Yeah, Mother Nature and all that, innit? But never mind, at least 2 is better than 0. Well, there's your last look at the lake this week. Look at it. It's like a picture. There's a tench just slapped to the left in front of the car park swim. You'll see no rods. I've not actually packed up. Toilet time. It's beat me to packing up this morning, so I may as well take my net and all that back. And call that it. So I'll spin you around and do an outro. Oh, that was a kingfisher just flew past then. Perfect timing. So that brings us to the end of episode 31. Yeah, the lake looks very lifeless, to be fair. I feel sorry for the weekend crew turning up, to be fair. It doesn't really look good conditions at all. It's going to be mega hot this weekend, so if you're out and about, make sure you take loads and loads of water because you're going to need it, and sun cream most likely by the looks of things. But for me, that's it for this one. Remember, thumbs up on the video if you wouldn't mind, it'd be massively appreciated. I managed to get that bloody word in one more time, didn't I? But until next time, like I say, be lucky, take care, make sure you drink plenty, and I'll see you soon for episode 32. Take it easy.